welcome. Check out this scene. Tremendous buzz in the building here today. A lot of excitement around this college football matchup. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the offense out for their first possession. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual. Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Back in motion now. It's an option look. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Wow, opening drive, and they are now backed up 3rd and very long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Williamson. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and the quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
Punt team ready to boot it away. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Snags a quick throw. Finding space at the 20. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in.
Boy, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll try the option play here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
Here's the second down play. They'll run the option. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Throws it to the right. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
One thing I love about this back.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. And he'll loft it to the end zone. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback's got it on the option. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. That gain sets up a third down play. They're going to run the option. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handing off on the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. And the punt team now on to kick it away. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Here's the option play. It's a quarterback keeper. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
It almost is like the quarterback just said to himself, I've got this. I'm going to find a way to pick up this first down. He gets the first and keep the chains moving.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Send the back in motion. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Brings up 2nd down. He'll hand it off. Oh, look at the quick cut. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? And the back now goes in motion. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, Watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
They try to run it with the option. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bentley. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. As we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
3rd and 3, and you go to the quick slant. Boy, that puts so much pressure on this defense to be able to try to defend and hold up in one-on-one coverage. And in this case, they go to the quick slant, and it's pitch and catch for this quarterback.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Williamson. Can you say methodical? A marathon march for just pounding away and wearing down their defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Now the important point after attempt. With the extra point, we're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense back out there trying to get something going. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Completion sets up a second down play. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's secure. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Now, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Who makes the grab? Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The defense now backed up in their own red zone. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd down to this drive. This one is 3rd and goal. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And they will try out the field goal team here. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Get some space around the 30. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for 1st down. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Checks this down to the running back. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll try the option play here. And that run produces a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to the fullback. Tackle made after just a short gain. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. They'll run the option. And they finally stop him with a quarterback keeper. Picks up great yardage and a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback's got it on the option. And tackled after a small pickup there.
He's brought down at the 38. Brings up 3rd down.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. It's caught downfield. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. 4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. They're going to run the option. And the quarterback keeps it here. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. That's an important first down on that running play. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williamson. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Back to throw again. Looking for 6.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, and he dumps it off to the tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. And he's got his man open downfield. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a 1st down. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Through the air is incomplete. It leads to 2nd down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time, And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And that is no good. This game remains tied in the second quarter.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
First half backward, just 7 seconds remaining for this first half play. Here's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. They get the second half started with their running play. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quick throw to the left side. Makes a spectacular diving catch. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. They'll run it here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here comes the handoff. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. The defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, what a wasted possession. In the second half of a tied game, you got the ball in the red zone. You're going in to score and take the lead, and you put the ball on the ground. And just like that, you flip the momentum to your opponent.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust.
He's tackled at the 9-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
He's brought down at the 21. Second down.
Second down play coming up. Here's the option play. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, that is a nice job here by the fullback. But let's give credit to the offensive line as well. Because when you're going up against that 3-4 look from the defense, the job of the defensive line is just to hold that offensive line off of the linebackers and free them up to make a tackle. But on that play, let's give credit. The O-line did their job and not only handled the defensive line, but the linebackers as well, which gave the big fella room to run.
That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run it with the option. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a deep completion. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. And they've got the returner corralled. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion of the tight end. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 10. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Extra point try coming now. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. A fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Nice play here. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up that big play.
Gain moves it to the 35. First down again. Ball handed off. That one moves the ball across the 40.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, tries the right with a quick throw, and he pulls in the catch. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Third down coming up.
We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll run the option.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown? He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Looking for a fresh set of downs. Can he get there on the ground? The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Offense ready to start this drive. They give it to the big fullback here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback's got it on the option. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Mark down at the 45. Brings up 2nd down.
And now they run the draw play. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start.
False start, offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. That's an important score. We got one possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. The back in motion now. They're going to run the option. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
He's logged in at the 29. Brings up 2nd down.
And the back gets the football. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Tackle is made at the 30. 3rd
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Defense is coming after him, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Choosing to return the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He's swarmed by the defense. Crucial third down play coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And here comes the punter onto the field. This one will be fair caught. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Here's the option play. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Here's the second down play. They'll try to run it with the option. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense, flying to the football. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him?
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. Second and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him. He's sacked.
Now the defense goes with that nickel, gives him more speed on the field, and I think they did a nice job of taking every option this quarterback had, nowhere to go with the football, and eventually they get the sack.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. He's swarmed by the defense. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what the decision is on fourth down coming up.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pass. Here's a fumble way behind line of scrimmage. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of him.
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. The defense backed up against their own end zone. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Hold it. Open.
That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second down and goal upcoming. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Got to be impressed by the accuracy of his throw and the effort by the receiver to make the catch. He just couldn't get his foot down for the touchdown.
touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Has no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. 3rd down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this 4th down play.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
After the pressure field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense has a lot of work to do and not much time to do it. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering, where was that earlier in this football game?